All right, we are at Belleville. I do this every spring. Gonna go fish the river, carp, maybe something else. But you know what? This is much earlier than I usually do this because I'm usually here in like mid-March. It's end of February, 70 degrees today, and we're gonna do some fishing. But hopefully there's something else besides carp too, but I doubt it. Judging by the look of the water out there, I do actually believe that there's a lot of them active today. So I'm gonna throw this worm out. Now the water is very shallow here, and they will either bite either worms or corn here. But I actually do believe worms work a little bit better because the bottom's muddy, so there's probably a lot of invertebrates here for the carp to actually eat. So we're gonna use worms. I didn't bring any corn today. All right, there's a bunch of small fish jumping out. I don't exactly know what they are, so I'm gonna try to use my ice jigging pole to find out with a bobber. Don't really know if this is gonna work or not though. I think they might actually be bluegills at this point because they're too small to actually be carp. I got a fish, but it's a small one. What is it? What is it? It's a small carp. So that's what those little things are. They're tiny carp. Carpio. Didn't actually think that I catch small ones. I guess the spawn just happened, so they have these little tiny things. Tiny little sucker. See ya, carp. I guess there are a ton of small ones here. That's why all those small splashes are here. I thought they were like bluegill or something. I'm looking for like 2-3 pounders here. That's about the size you expect to find here, not these tiny small ones. There aren't any really super big ones here either. I've tried multiple times. I've never caught anything above 5 in this area. Downstream below the dam, there's some pretty big ones, but here, they're mediocre. And I think some of the small ones are actually tapping definitely my bells. And another one, I think this one's slightly bigger by the feel of it. That's got to be more than just the weight, right? It could just be the weight running into stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's another small fish. Oh, these are tiny. Not what I'm looking for. And this one is not a carp even. This one is this a carp? No, I don't know what this is, but it's not a carp. Yeah, it's not a carp. I'm not really sure what this is. Never caught one of these in the sugar. It's not a carp. It's not a bass. I think it's a shirt. I don't know what this is. All right, interesting. Interesting, another fish, but not a carp. I don't know what this fish is. It's like a carp chub. Is it carp sucker? Who knows? Let me know in the comments if you know what this fish is. All right, you mystery fish, back you go. Looks like I got one here too. None of these are very big. I don't know what they are. This one's definitely got a fish on it this time. Might be slightly bigger carp. I don't know, I've only caught carps in this section of the river, except for that, whatever the heck that was. But this is another fish, but they're small right now. It's another carp chub thingy? Yeah, it's another carp chub thingy. I don't really know what these things are, but they aren't carp. All right, I think that's a river chub. I'm not exactly sure what it was, but anyways, we've only got a couple minutes left. It's dark already. Hopefully we can get something good. But today has been kind of disappointing. Only 3 fish and just tiny chubs. But hey, new species for the sugar at least. I think that's a new species. I think it's either a shiner or a river chub, and it might be the first time I've caught one. Slightly after dark, line just slacked here. So we're gonna start reeling. Pretty sure there's something on here, or that something just got off. I think it's small though, like all the others. It's definitely not, oh, it's a small carp. So river chubs and carp, it looks like. The carp are slightly bigger. This one's a little bit bigger than the last one, but just a very, very small carp. I don't know what happened to the usual size carp here, but they don't seem to be biting. 4th fish of the day, we'll see ya. Only got a couple minutes of fishing left. It's after dark. It's gonna get cold tomorrow again before getting warm again 2 days later. This weather's pretty crazy, but we're in that process of getting it permanently warm, and it's not too bad. So hopefully, sooner rather than later, we'll have good weather. That pole hit again. Looks like they really, really start hitting in the dark. Caught a couple before dark, but that's a carp, I think. I think the carps really, the bigger ones, slightly bigger ones, I can't say big ones, because this is obviously not that big, but the bigger ones definitely start hitting around dark. They weren't hitting during the day. It was all creek chubs until just about 2. Oh no, this one's a sucker. No, this is carp, never mind. Carpio, another one, but probably a 1 pounder this time. This is the kind of size I expect from here. This one and slightly larger maybe. But this is what I kind of expected. There we go. Little Carpio. Expecting to catch a lot of these today, but just this one so far. All right, not bad, not bad. Tons of these tiny little buggers here. See a fish. Ah, always fun. All right, let's throw this back out. Throw this back out. We'll just want to catch one more or so and we're good. A lot of ducks here. Would like to get one and cook them for dinner, but obviously you can't hunt within city limits, unfortunately. But you know what? It is what it is. There we go. This pole is definitely shaking. And yes, even without me touching it. So there's a fish on here, that means. And this might be the last one of the night because it's getting late and I need to go. But grabbing one last fish, not a bad idea. Got 5 or 6 fish here, a couple of carp, a couple of creek chubs. I think it's a river chub, I'm not exactly sure what it is. And these fish aren't awfully big. Definitely not big at all, actually. But still fun to catch, nonetheless. So I'll take it. This one's obviously another carp. Unless there's like a catfish here, which I doubt. I think we are way too far up the river for catfish. Yep, that's a carp. There we go. It's another one. Yep, the carps bite at night, folks, and they like those worms, like I said. However, they're kind of small here. This one is probably 1 or 2 pounds again. And that will be the last fish of the night, most likely. Another Carpio. Probably like 1.5 pounds or so. But yeah, nice fish. Oh yeah, this fish is going crazy. I'm just gonna let him go here. Nice, nice, nice. All right, that was a constructive day. It's getting late, time to go home. But at least caught a couple of fish today. All right, that was a fun day. A couple of carp, a couple of whatever those fish are. Let me know down in the comments section what fish those are. I can't figure it out. They're not quite creek chubs. I think they're related. They're like a cross between a carp and a chub, maybe a carp chub, something like that. But yeah, it was a fun day today. I'm gonna clean up and I'm gonna head to my Bible study group. So I will see you guys later. Hopefully the next video will have massive fish.